I think the main thing is that you figure out an approach. You figure out who your population is, who you're working with, and figure out something that's realistic. I think the thing that both Louise and Carolyn have referred to is that there's not going to be this absolute one thing, or we're not going to get rid of all of them all of the time. I had the good fortune of beginning, in the very beginning, to really look at the whole program at the Empress as a community. And I think it's the relationship in the same way that integrated pest management is integrated. You have to integrate all of these ideas with the community. Because if you don't get everybody on board, we're not going to even begin to attempt to solve the problem. So I think that, I don't know if there are any folks here who are actually tenant representatives, because I think that that's also a good way to incorporate it and make sure that the building, voices are heard, from peers inside the building. And I think that that's a good way to get buy-in, if you will. And so, I think that voice is really important. But I think it's really important to get it from the get-go, what Louise was saying, and that what we're trying to do is inform the tenants and make it a part of their lives. I know at the Empress what we did, and I think it's sort of a standard that people are really trying to use, is that I did absolutely every month the same day. It was always the second Thursday of every month. Made it an event. I mean, it was something that people really prepared for, and you could even have prizes or different things for the different floors for people who are more successful than others, or at the moment, or whatever. But I think the main thing is to get the building really behind it. And again, there was always some issue, or some problem. We're not going to get rid of the whole, all of the bed bugs. And I'm going to cite a couple of examples about ways to integrate the community some. But I think that partnership, none of this is rocket science. I think that we're all in this field, whether you're dealing with affordable housing in general, or you're dealing with supportive housing. Some of this is an experiment, so it's ongoing, and we just want to be able to, we want to ensure that we really share the information so that as many of us are as successful as possible.